In this video, I'm here looking at another property. I'm interested in putting together another travel nurse slash Airbnb slash short-term rental property, and I want to show you inside and further kind of run the numbers to see if this is something that I'm interested in even doing. So the owners called us up. They said, look, we want to see if we can do a partnership, and they make some cash flow while we make some cash flow. I'm trying to do these deals without actually having to buy the properties. So let's take a look inside and let's go over the numbers together. Okay, it's Chris Haskins with the realestateroundup.com. My mission and ministry is to raise your financial literacy through real estate investing and entrepreneurship. So today we got another property I'm looking to do. I want to build up my holds, but I don't want to necessarily be buying a bunch more houses if I don't have to, right? So you can actually partner with the homeowner. You don't have to own the property to make money, passive income, by turning it into an Airbnb, travel nurse, or short-term rental. Why are we here? We all know the real estate market across the country is on fire right now, right? So it could be a little challenging and a little even more challenging to buy houses when the market is so high. Let's take a look at these numbers here regarding the United States housing market. This is right from Redfin. Home prices nationwide were up 14% year over year in January. At the same time, the number of homes sold fell 5.7%. You know what that means? Number of sold. People aren't selling. We're just not choosing to sell our properties. And the number of homes for sale fell almost 30%, right? So people, they still don't want to have people coming in and out. People are just not selling, right? Inventory is extremely low. And further, let's look at this unbelievable median sales prices. This is right from Redfin, y'all. What is the housing market like right now? We look back in 2018, median home sales price was like $250, $260. Now we're up $389,000. I mean, it is mind-blowing just to think what people are paying for houses right now. So you have to learn how to pivot, being a successful entrepreneur. And what are we doing? It's called something where it's coined, our market has called this Airbnb, or short-term rental arbitrage. Arbitrage. What does that word mean exactly? Let's look it up. Get your Barron's book. Go ahead and download it in the video description down there. Arbitrage means buying in one market, selling while selling simultaneously in another market to make a profit, right? So we're buying in a long-term rental market, and then we're selling into a short-term rental market simultaneously, all at the same time, and we're collecting the spread. So in a minute, I'm going to go over all these numbers. You're going to meet the owner. We're going to walk through the property with Clarence. But if you're interested in learning more about this Airbnb short-term rental travel nurse arbitrage, we have a training for you. Clarence Harris, my business partner that helped me put this stuff together, did a full training module walking you step by step how to actually set all this stuff up. You don't even have to own the property because now real estate is overpriced. So why not get in there, work with landlords to rent out their properties and get a nice split? See, what I learned is people buy real estate, right, for a few $100s cash flow, when you can do short-term rentals and get a huge cash flow just working with other landlords. So here's the property here. There's the owners there coming outside. Windows don't look bad. Some of the windows are new, but I know in the back the windows were newer. So the neighborhood looks good. Looks very sweet. Quiet around here, and it is freezing out here today. Freezing. So you're gonna see me go back and forth with the owner because I had to do two videos. The first time we came, the tenant was still in there. So we'll interview the owner. You'll see what their thoughts are as well. You'll meet my boy Clarence to see he's the travel nurse expert. Let's do it. Thanks to my man Clarence on the camera today. Thanks to Clarence.
What's going on, sir?
So we got living room. It looks like we're gonna possibly have to do these floors, and the other investors are right here. I don't know if they want to say hello or whatever. They're right here. Rodrika, you can come on in. This is Rodrika. Sweetest lady, sweet lady. So this flooring is kind of old. So Clarence, it is old, but it ain't bustitoed. You think does this need to come out?
I would say let's go ahead and change it out.
Get it out. All right.
Go ahead and change it out.
So I'm thinking this whole place needs new flooring. But let's see what you say, bro. Come on in. All right, so this kitchen, if you want to give them a nice pan from back there, Clarence. When this place was full before, I didn't see it. But this floor makes me feel like I'm at grandma's house. What's your opinion on the floor?
It is really old school, so I would probably recommend putting something in here like vinyl plank.
Let's do it. Okay.
I think that'll work.
All right. So that's going to be, in this one room is going to be, what, 1,500, $2,000?
I think so. That's about right.
So these cabinets, Clarence, come on in. What do you think here? We can refinish them?
The cabinets, they look in fairly good shape.
Yeah, they are.
The overall coloring of the whole kitchen is kind of old school, outdated.
Yeah, just old school.
So
I feel like I'm at grandma's house with this.
Right. So we may not have to totally get rid of the cabinets. We could probably paint over it.
Yeah.
Give it a fresh look.
Reface them. I like that. So the only thing I was thinking about, Clarence, is under here we see we have a good patch job just to make the bottom working. And you see we got a can holding up the garbage disposal. You got to do whatever you got to do to make things work, right?
Yes,
just
sir.
Make it work. So can we get that done? Can we put something on that to finish, put a cabinet base in there?
Definitely.
All right. So round up, we're going to try to keep these cabinets. What do you think about the countertops?
It's in good shape, but if you have a budget to maybe get a more modern looking one, that might be
Flip around on this way.
Yeah.
So if you got a budget, you say get them done, get new countertops?
I would recommend that if you have the budget, but
Gotcha.
they seem to be in good shape.
Wink. Yeah. How about this? Go ahead and give them a nice pan of this wallpaper. Clarence, what do you think we would do here? Would we try to paint it, or what would we do? Oh boy. Thinking a long time, bro.
Yes. This has been here a while.
At least it's not what I usually see, Clarence, these hard properties, smoke damage. This stuff is turned, it's all full of tar and stuff. But this place is really kept up pretty well. Can we paint it or what?
We can try to paint this.
Yeah, I just painted that. All right, so let's go in the bathroom here. This is you see, once again, this flooring, all the carpet has got to go. Okay, so you're walking through this property. You can kind of get an idea of what it's going to take. So we're going to show you the rest of it, but we determined from walking through this whole thing that the reno on this property here was going to be about $19,000. Let's back up. So the monthly payment, that's going to be the mortgage, the principal, interest, taxes, and insurance, just to do this deal is $1,250. That's going to be Rodriguez's payment on this thing, right? You can't negotiate that. That's non-negotiable. And the reno is going to need a roof to put it into service, central heating in there, and the interior, all that wrapped up, right around $19,000. That kitchen, paint, flooring, dealing with that wallpaper. Oh my Lord, that wallpaper. Can I stand dealing with wallpaper? But it's a part of doing business. Now the staging, in order for us to put this one into service, the staging is, let's say, roughly $8,000. That's just another cost of doing business. So total to get this thing in service for short-term rentals, $27,000. Now here's the magic. Here we go, round up. You can even work with landlords where their property needs work. You could step in and pay for the renovation as long as they're willing to give you enough time to get your money back. So all in, let's say we got 27 grand out and we're gonna go list it. And don't forget the utilities every month are gonna be $350 for a short-term rental, whether we're doing travel, nurse, Airbnb, vacation rentals, whatever. High-speed internet, electricity, water, gas, all that stuff, you gotta pay for it. So the gross rents on a short-term rental are going to be between $3,000 and $5,000, right? Sometimes it could be less, $2,500. Sometimes it might be a little more. This is a 3-bedroom, 2-bathroom property. The magic, here's the magic. If you step in, so a lot of landlords, what do we don't want to do? A lot of landlords, we don't want to do repairs, right? We don't want to go out there and do any of the repairs. So if you step in and say, Mr. Landlord, I'll handle the repairs as long as you give me enough time to make back my money so I can make some profit. All right, so this is just magical. So if we're grossing this down here, 3,000 to 5,000, and this is our expenses here, you have to calculate how long you need, not only to get your reno back, and also make some money over time, right? So just think about that as you're putting your short-term rental arbitrages together with local landlords. And if I'm pouring into your roundup, make sure you take a second to subscribe to the channel. As we pass 100,000 subscribers, I want to thank you for allowing us to pour into you. It is nothing but an honor that you take the time out of your day to learn this real estate investing craziness, right? Because you want to create some generational wealth for you and your family. I'm humbled. I'm honored. Thanks. So in the communal bathroom, the flooring looks good, Clarence. We can keep that?
Oh, this flooring appears to be in very excellent shape.
Excellent shape,
so
right?
I think we can keep that.
And it's tile.
Yes, sir.
So we have another plumbing link under there. We're going to have to deal with that. And check out the sink right here, Clarence. What do you think about this?
Well, we could either switch the sink out or we could probably reglaze it.
I don't think the sink's going to be that expensive. Even the reglazing, we'll get a new one.
Yeah.
Come on in, brother. If you had to move the camera some, you can always just slide that in or put it on the side. So you give them a pan from over there, they can see the tub and everything. So Clarence, looks like this tub is in good condition, brother. What do you think?
Good condition.
Yep.
Yes, sir.
We're good with that. So the only thing here we got to do with the vanity sink. How about that sexy wallpaper? Oh yeah, I forgot about this upstairs. What do you think about that?
We definitely have to address that.
Okay, cool.
Just make sure it's no other underlying issues or why it's like that. Make sure that's corrected.
Yeah, do that, yep.
And then we can patch that up.
Okay, cool. All right.
Oh, now, Chris, when you were in here earlier, you noticed something that I didn't notice initially.
Oh, yeah.
There's no other electrical outlet in here.
Can you see? You can see pretty good with the camera?
It's kind of dark right now.
So we can come up one more. Oops. How's that? Oh, that's good. Oh man, that's good, Mike.
Oh, okay.
There's no. We got to change this out and put an outlet here, right?
Yes, sir.
Along with the switch. This is indicative of older homes. And this light, something's going on with the electrical here. It's just not working. So far, Clarence, we got 3 bedrooms. I don't even really go in the bedrooms because all they are is 4 walls.
Yep.
And a closet. I mean, it's nothing really to do here but put carpet in, right?
Yes, sir.
So far, we're gonna have to do it. We did notice we really need a roof outside. So this is the primary bedroom, double closet. Give them a little pan. Another issue we got to deal with is in another bathroom. So, Clarence, the shower's in good shape. Another issue with wallpaper. You think we can paint that?
Should be able to paint that.
Okay. So main thing over here is the vanity here. Got another leak under here. It's just older plumbing, man. Just got to be fixed, you know. This stuff got to be fixed.
Yes, sir.
Flooring. Look at this flooring. Once again, we have that nice ceramic floor tile. I love it. This stuff's sturdy, man.
Seems like it's in very good shape.
Very good shape. Okay. So, roof. Then we got to check the central heating and air. Okay, so we're here at another day with the owners, and we're going to actually see what they want to do and how we can possibly help them, because you always have to find out what is in the best interest of the landlord and the owner first before you can go interjecting what you want. So now we're going to talk about what it is they want. Long term, I'm sorry, I don't know what you were thinking first before I even have anything. What are you thinking regarding you want to do with it?
We decided we were going to go ahead and keep it because like we was discussing before, is the money is in the holding and not the selling. So that's what we want to do. After watching the videos with the traveling nurses and doctors, I thought this would probably be a perfect opportunity to get into that, and even not that, having additional exit strategies. Mm-hmm. Like even if you Airbnb in it, renting out the rooms, I just feel like it's endless possibilities with it.
I agree.
So when you did the video on what was the video on, baby? We looked over it.
Traveling nurse.
Not the traveling nurses.
Which video?
The equity partnership.
Okay, yep.
Right. I said it can't get any better than that right now because we got money tied up in other projects and stuff going on. Why not partner and let's go ahead and work it out? And partnering with you, your resources come with that. Your knowledge, your people. So for me, if that's something that you were interested in doing, I definitely wanted to bring that to you.
So regarding how involved do you want to be? Because our whole focus is getting it done and getting the cash flowing.
Right.
Like having it pretty and make sure that, all make it top notch and A+. I'm just not in that business.
Right. He is.
No, I'm just saying we're gonna get it to where it's cash flowing.
Right.
This is the man. He knows exactly what to do. Obviously, you've seen it.
Right.
I didn't mess with him when it comes to what needs to be done, like painting wallpaper, not replacing this, replacing this. He knows exactly what needs to be done to get it rented and get it cash flowing. But I want to make sure you're, some people say, well, I want to look like this. Are you?
No. We wanted the cash flow. That's our purpose. That's what our goal is for it to cash flow.
Gotcha. All right. I can live with that.
If I can be as less as involved as possible, that's what brings my heart joy. I got too many other projects, so if I can be right, it's more passive than anything. Yep.
Okay. All right. Clarence, you got anything you want to add to this, brother?
Yeah. Do you kind of know in terms of what cash flow that you would want to see? Like ultimately, whether it's long term, whether you're doing traveling nurses or traveling contractors, whether it's Airbnb, regardless of the strategy, the strategy ends up to a bottom line number.
Absolutely. I think our biggest goal is making sure our expenses are clear. And then after that, of course, because we're partnering, that there's enough cash flow that we all are comfortable with in an agreement. We're right. Because you don't want to invest your money and you're not getting your return that you're looking to have as well. Yeah. So as long as our expenses are covered, the cash flow part, we want that in, but we definitely want to make sure that whoever we're partnering with is getting, what you're looking to get out of the deal as well.
Okay, so you see what Rodrika wants to do. She basically wants to cover her monthly payment, which is cool. So we're going to step in, let's say $1,250, $1,300, $1,400, $1,550, $1,600. Roughly, we got about $1,600 of outgo for us to make this deal work on a monthly basis. And we can cash flow between $3,000 and $5,000. Don't forget, minus cleaning. Cleaning is a huge fee when it comes to short-term rentals. So the cleaners will come in probably, $100, $125 to clean that place over there. But the tenants pay for that. But you still have to take it out of your profit. So what we want to try to do is get $1,000 a month. If I can get $1,000 a month on one of these things, it's a good deal, right? And plus get the debt services. But we don't know what Rodrika is yet regarding how she wants to move forward. So make sure you stay tuned to the channel so you can see how we're going to put this one together, even if we can, all right? So listen, subscribe, like the content. I love you, Roundup, and I'll see you on the next video. Share with anybody else you think needs to understand short-term rental arbitrage, all right? And there's some other videos I want you to see right here where we actually also set these properties up. You can see how we did it. We step by step, what it looks like inside. You got to deploy this strategy if you can't buy a house right now, or you think the market like me is overpriced. All right, get out there, Roundup. Peace.